Rob and Slim Show.
Hey, hello, this is Greg.
Greg.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Greg Kennedy from, formerly of The Killing Condition. Is that your phone, dude? There's like just like some sort of,
pigeon.
Interference or pigeons.
Sounds like there's a pigeon. You're on the rooftop in Brooklyn.
What's going on? I think we...
Chat. Is this something on our end? Or?
I have bad feedback right now.
Greg?
Is that better? Yeah, is that better?
Yeah, that is better, dude.
All right.
Yeah, I have like the worst fucking reception at my house. I have to like stand in the corner in order to get like be able to hear you guys. If you guys hear me, it's crazy.
It might be ghosts. Greg Kennedy, formerly of The Killing Condition, and you are currently in what is it, The Broken, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
The Broken.
That's his new band.
Oh, it's a band. I'm gonna say, I named. That's what I named my bank account. The Broken.
The Broken.
What happened with The Killing Condition?
Oh man, it's crazy. Fucking well, it kind of started a couple months ago. Our original guitarist couldn't go on like this thing with us. A couple shows, he had some shit going on, so we scrambled and got like another guy to play these shows or whatever. And we get back. And, I kind of wanted to get the guy back in the band, because he wrote all the songs, he was a kick-ass guitarist. Those guys weren't really feeling it, so we kind of went forward, and we were going strong as a four-piece, and then our bassist got the idea that he wanted to play guitar. I don't know really why. He played guitar with us a couple shows in Colorado and stuff, and, he's like a sick bassist. But he wanted to play guitar, so they got a bassist that I really wasn't fond of. You know what I mean? It was kind of like a backstory I don't really want to get into.
Oh.
And I told the guys, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, our sound is like, full now with 5-piece. So, I talked to them about, me leaving, and they pretty much made the choice, to take this dude, this bassist guy, you know what I mean, over me, and they're gonna use my name and shit, you get like a new singer and all this bullshit, and like all my hard work. So I'm not too happy with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you were with them for a while. You guys were like touring, right?
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of shit set up, you know what I mean? And not anymore, you know what I mean? Honestly, so I got this other band, The Broken, going, and we're going pretty strong. We're ready,
cool.
You know what I mean? We got a bunch of shows lined up and a lot of label interest, so we're pretty excited, you know what I mean? Lots of cool shit going on.
How did you find the guys that are in The Broken? Did you know them from previous interactions, or did you have to find them?
Yeah. No, I mean, they were all like regular dudes, from the scene and shit, but I used to jam with them in another band called Contempt, and, it didn't really work out too much with them. We had a couple of different members fly in and out of it, but I got the core 3 members together plus myself, so 4 of us. And, yeah, man, we're just, like, writing kick-ass shit. We got a lot of shit lined up, shows in the city, Northampton, Mass coming up. We're playing this thing called Reverbicon. It's called where it's like, there's, like, cosplay and like all this crazy shit, you know what I mean? So we're pretty excited about that,
Nice,
and it's funny though, I used to do this band called Facecast, and like now we're getting like all this because I'm singing like kind of hardcore again, so like I'm getting like all this shit of people hitting me up about Facecast has to come play, you gotta come do the wife beater song.
That was a song I found first. That shit was awesome, dude.
That's like my legacy now.
You might remember me from Wife Beater.
Yeah, I was beating up this girl for 4 minutes straight on video. You
she was
check
just
it out.
trying
It
to
was
sweep
good.
the kitchen. It was one of my favorites. I love it.
Oh, I hate a dirty house.
Oh, Greg.
Oh.
Your guys' show's rocking, huh?
Yeah,
I've
man.
been checking it out the last few weeks, man. It's awesome.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, dude, it's been a while since we had you on. It was a couple years. I think the last time you called, Slamborghini was shitting. uncontrollably.
Oh yeah, man! I had
He
to fucking
drank the citrate of magnesia.
That was that night.
I'll never forget that. That was great.
That's why I figured you never called back,
dude. And it was worse. The next day at work, it was still in effect.
we've messed this guy up so many days at work. I want him to drink this stuff called Ipecac. And that is, I think, gonna be his next spring bits.
No.
Wow!
Isn't that like make you puke, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Nice.
like puking very much.
I want him to suck that.
Yeah. There's nothing more satisfying than a good. There's nothing more satisfying than a good shit, but puking is just it's torment.
What did you puke off? Wasn't there something you were? Oh, that was from the slam time.
Yeah.
He was puking like at work the next day. I think they went to Subway.
No, yeah, that was working for my dad. His business.
All he could do was muster up a nice throw up in
the doctor put me on an antibiotics today, and one of the things on the label says may cause uncontrollable diarrhea.
I had one once called
I'm like,
Viaxin,
really?
and dude, it was every 2 minutes. Just, you couldn't even fart.
Well, I hope it doesn't hit here because I don't want to sit on that toilet. First of all, you guys need a screw in the toilet seat because that thing goes fucking flying to the left. I'd decapitate my own nuts if I was sitting.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you were going to be shitting your pants tonight.
We could send Prager with the microphone if he has the shit. That's what we did.
Dude, if you're in the broken and everything and you want us to shit, I will do it for you.
That would be something cool on stage, bro. Either Ipecac or citrate of magnesia and just shit all. Well, who's that guy that did that?
Gigi Allen?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to bite off.
Speaking of Gigi Allen, we're playing with his band, the fucking Murder Junkies. And this summertime, it's like this motorcycle like show and shit. But yeah, we're playing with his brother Merle and the Murder Junkies.
Dude, I never heard of them. And our friend Alan from the Potential Problems podcast did a whole show on Gigi Allen.
Yeah. Dude, you can find it. You should go on like YouTube. They got the whole documentary about him.
Yeah, I watched it. A comedian friend of mine's obsessed with him. And
that's what I originally heard. Jim Norton years ago was talking about him, but I never checked him out because he sounded so fucked up.
He's a complete degenerate.
And then when Alan did the show on him, I was like, I gotta check.
Dude,
out.
I got his discography.
That makes sense.
He would just throw shit at the audience, right?
Wouldn't he just shit into
shit
the audience?
on the stage and throw it in a bucket and just throw it
Oh, yeah, he was the man. yeah, he would just be, firing shit, at people, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and, he would sing naked or, or a really, really, tight, fucking tighty whities on.
Right.
And he'd go and blast people in the fucking face as they're singing. He was crazy.
Smeared with raw sewage.
Yeah.
The comic Johnny Rizzo. I don't know if you ever heard of Johnny Rizzo. He's obsessed.
No,
he paints his pictures these obscure pictures that are all based on him. And,
wow.
Yeah.
Is there a big market for Gigi Allen?
In his world, there is. And he's a funny comic, really funny guy. Yeah.
I gotta check him out. That's cool.
I just didn't know until I talked to him after the show that he was fucking crazy.
So, do you think we can get you to come out and shit when we play with the Murder Junkies? Well, we gotta fly you out here or whatever. Or, you know what I mean? You're gonna take a bus or some shit, but we'll get you out here become shit while we're playing. That'd be fucking sick. I would really appreciate that.
You're going, bro.
Out here shitting on stage for us.
Yeah, that's all you, Slambo. You're sitting there not talking suddenly. What's the
right? So you got all shy all of a sudden.
I'll be the new.
Because bad memories back when he was in a band.
Back in the old, the old band days.
Yeah, the old band days, man.
Weren't you in a band with Hollywood Christian?
No. I was in a band with little Dave Doucette.
Oh, yeah. Dave was on our show once, dude, but
yeah.
we never got back to us.
He's
really
hard.
cool.
He's hard to get a hold of, man. He just doesn't.
And he jammed out. I think every break. This is when we did our old show. It wasn't even Robin Slim. And every break he was playing
he was a sick guitarist.
Man. He was awesome.
But he used to play out of this little beat up plank of a fucking guitar.
Of a guitar.
Did
he build it himself?
It was one of those he might as well have because it was ancient this fucking thing, you know.
Like the show Alone, where they just take a stick and some string. And I need to occupy my time, so I built an instrument.
I've still never seen that show, but people are always talking about it alone.
What's it on?
It's
Is it the Learning
like
Channel?
Discovery or something like that. One of those channels.
Sounds like something I would check out.
It's actually a really cool show. They just drop people off in the middle of nowhere with like 10 items, and they have to survive. Whoever survives the longest wins $500,000. But they take people off. They lose like 80 pounds, 90 pounds. They're all fucking bony and shit. Yeah. They look like Auschwitz patients. They look like Slim. They start out looking like Slambo, and they end up looking like Slim.
They end up like True. Before and after.
Right.
Greg, could you give us a sample of your vocals?
What's that?
Could you give us a example of your vocals? Could you sing real quick for us? Something short.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't know. Would you be able to do that?
Oh, jeez, I don't know. Without getting paid?
Nice.
I don't know.
Get that dollar.
I haven't sang for free in a long time.
Dude, you can't do that to like a singer or performer. That's like asking a comic to tell you a joke.
We've had.
Hey, you're a comic? Tell me something
do your
funny.
Bit.
You're a dick. That's funny. Putting a guy on the spot like that.
Ooh, maybe we should ask the next guy if he wants to do some acting for us. That'd be cool.
Oh, is he on next? Oh, yeah.
You should just play a clip off his. I want to hear him now. Like, sorry, man, I didn't do my homework before. I'm just a guest on the show tonight, and they didn't inform me that like cool people were going to be on the show tonight. But once they put me on the show, I figured that it was all downhill. There was nothing good. They put me on as a filler.
Do you have stuff up there for the Broken yet, Greg? Or
Yeah.
I want to hear the fucking wife beater song. Like I was.
Yeah, New Year's Eve we put out 4 songs on Bandcamp. We got another 3 songs we're doing as a compilation. It's like for an overseas 4 band thing we're doing with my old band Wasteform. We're putting out a couple songs that were never released and shit. And then this band Comic Arson and Oregon Harvest, which are both fronted by a good friend of mine, Dustin Rose. So we're doing like a 4-way split. 2 of his bands, 2 of my bands. The shit's not out yet, so we're going to get it out there. And it's going to be on this Czech label, Nice Tiki Records, and it's going to be on the Japanese label, Amputated Vein Records. And maybe this U.S. label, my buddy's band, NWA Records, Metal Wrestling Alliance Records.
Nice. That's awesome.
I always thought NWA stood for something else. Oh, you said MWA, right?
Yeah. No, M, not N.
I was gonna say, I can fix that for you.
Though. NWA put out our shit. Way sicker.
Yeah. What? Where are you from? Are you a local guy? You a New York guy?
Yeah, I live up in Glens Falls area, Queensbury.
You're way up there. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Sackadaca.
Yeah.
Great Lakes, Sackadaca. I perform up there. There's the Funny Farmers up there, and Broad Albin. Not too far from you.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, my buddy's in a death metal band called Blood Feast. You ever hear of them?
Like an older band?
No, they're fairly new. It's older guys. There's guys from the, when death metal first came out, they were all young and on the scene. Now they're still on the scene. They're just not so young.
No, I remember like an old band, Blood Feast, from like the 90s and shit, but I haven't heard the new one.
It actually might be the same guys back together again. My buddy Tom Lorenzo's a bass player, and it's funny you were saying about the bass player before. I shot a movie once called The Big One, and my character was, they were looking to put a band back together, and they were looking for 2 guitarists, and I was a bass player trying to sell them on a lead and rhythm bass guitar in the band. I was like, come on, man, you need 2 basses. Fuck the guitars. You need 2 basses.
He went the other direction.
Yeah, my name was Zebra. I was like, come on, man, come on, we'll rock out. I'm like, you know, like
that's how your interview's going up. Just Robinson talk to Zebra.
So, dude, if you need a second bass player, man, I'll play rhythm bass. All right? The guy could be lead bass.
Is this movie available anywhere?
No, I never even seen it myself. It was so funny. I was called The Big One, My Big One, or The Big One. I apparently bit The Big One. I don't even.
Slammo's got a couple videos called The Big One, but
I thought his was called The Medium.
It's big enough, like some foreign country that nobody cares about.
It's
like,
big and
the grower, not the shower.
That's what you tell all the boys.
Show us.
No, please don't.
Nah, I really don't want to.
Save it for the broken on stage.
Can you act out one of those scenes for us, or?
Yeah, oh, that I don't. Yeah, look, I tried to save you from singing, man. What the fuck? You know, I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I was.
Greg is turning around.
Yeah. Throwing me right under the bus. And my name's Craig. We're close, man.
I know.
I've been answering to the name Greg my whole fucking life. I have one uncle who still calls me Gregory. My father's like, it's Craig with a C. Gregory, get over here. And I'm like, you know what? I'm 47 years old. If I don't answer to it now, I'm going to get hit by a bus or something. He'll call me Craig, and I'm like, wow, that's strange. Brown.
Greg, is it reverse for you that people call you Craig?
That doesn't happen.
Sometimes, yeah.
Really?
I call fucking George a lot, though.
That's my father's name. I've been called that, too.
Oh, it's annoying. I hate being called fucking George.
That movie was a long time ago, but it was kind of what I said. I was just like, hey, man, I was twitching a lot, like I was like a tweaker, like on crystal or something. And crystal meth for you East Coasters that, only smoke crack.
Slambo loves heads.
I lived in California for 3 years, so I know about the crystal. I stayed awake for like 9.5 days one time. It was fucking amazing. I was the only 130-pound white guy out there in San Diego. Most beautiful place to live, and I was fucking pasty. I was like these lights. I was in the Navy. I come home on leave. Everybody's like, why aren't you tan? And I'm like, scratching my arms. I'm like, that explains a lot.
Nice. Greg, what is, I think last time you said the craziest thing you saw at the time was like you were touring in Europe and you basically saw like a riot, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen anything since then that has topped that or equaled it?
No, nothing like that. I mean,
Nothing
you know
like
what
that.
I mean? I see a lot of girl fights now, you know what I mean? It's just, they were more exciting, I guess, when I was younger, you know what I mean? I think they look different, you know what I mean? Now it's just like, sloppy and, you just kind of want to overquick because it's like painful to watch.
You know why? Because they don't rip clothing off like they did in the 80s. Like, I don't know how old you are, man, but when I was a kid, girl fights were awesome. Like, you would get your ass kicked if you broke one up. Like, if you hey, stop that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
How would you do that?
Right now, you almost want to break on because it's ugly now.
What do they do now?
Oh, it's bad, you know what I mean? Oh,
Stab each other.
Dude, what kind of riot did you see? Like, on the street protesting riot or like at a show?
well, we played. That's what he's talking about. Is we played in Croatia, and it was like we played. It was a big place, and a lot of people. It was like squatter punks like through the show and shit, and all these Nazi skinheads, about maybe 50 to 100, maybe more, started like marching down and like yelling at all these punk rock kids and shit. So we went and played. We didn't think too much of it, because it looked like people were smiling and shit. Well, we were wrong. We come out after we played, and like my drummer walks out, and they're throwing garbage cans, and like he's ducking, and our tour manager Vlad, who's from the Czech Republic, is like losing his mind. He's yelling for us to run, and we're trying to run with our equipment, and these guys are like chanting at each other, and like all this brawls, breaking out. You know what I mean? These skinheads are like beating on these kids. But then, like, there was like 300, 400 kids, so eventually all the Nazis left, but they were still there by the time we ended up leaving, and we were like trying to drive away. They're throwing shit at our van, stepping in front of it. It was pretty intense.
Skinheads and punks are always...
you think you know how cool you are and shit until something like that happens, and you're like, oh, all right.
Then you shit the floor like Slambo.
Please, God, please, just get me out of this one thing. Oh, I'll be good. And they're like, fuck you, God.
Yeah, this ain't no, fight in the mall in the States, you know what I mean? These are, dudes that are, serious,
right. The fight's in the mall with the Guidos fighting the critters. That's the Guidos were into disco, and I was a critter because I was long hair. And, again, when I was in the Navy, we didn't see skinheads here so much, and I was out in San Diego. I went to a Dr. No, infamous Insecticide and Infamous Symphony fucking band show, and they were all pretty heavy bands. And the skinheads came in, and they did the same thing. They were punching, they'd stand on the outskirts of the pit, And as guys went by, they were just laying people out.
Wow.
I was like, wow, I never seen nothing like this before. I thought everybody came to have a good time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, they were just laying guys out.
Totally.
So as soon as he started saying that story, I was like, wow, I had a flashback.
Yeah, like the shows, that's like nothing good. Like any of the shows you go to nowadays is nothing compared to any of that. Like,
Just the back in the day shit.
Yeah, like it was crazy. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's kind of whack now sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, either, you know, nobody's dancing, you know, everybody's like too cool, you know, just like looking on their phones. Or like, you know, there's like 3 kids dancing and there's like, you know, that shit's called crowd killing where you run and you're pounding on the people that aren't dancing and it's like off to the side. I hate that shit, you know what I mean? So
I like the good old fashioned mosh pit and then surfing. You know, we used to call it the second floor, and then crowd surfing, body surfing. But we used to like going to the second floor, you know, and every time like a chick went, 18 guys were fingering her, and pulling her tits.
We need to send Slim to.
Oh my God!
Right.
Yeah, give my asshole finger.
She was a virgin in the back of the room, and a child would actually fall out of a vagina by the time they got to the stage. It was fucking terrible. These poor girls, and I have to. It's terrible to say, but I participated. I may have had a little stink finger once in a while, but I was young. I was like 16, 17, 18, you know.
Right.
I feel
back in the days of anthrax and shit, you know.
That's like the first time Slambo got lucky.
And they were like, Mom, put Mom down. No, I was kidding.
Mom, give me my Gigi Allen CD back.
Let me poop where I want.
Mom. Oh, man. Greg, when do you have a CD coming out for The Broken?
That's probably going to be out around the summertime, that 4-way thing, you know. Then we're going to get together and write a full length. We just kind of want to get something out. So we wanted to have it out before the New Year's. So like I said, New Year's Eve around a little before midnight, we released the 4-song thing, you know, and people really seem to really dig it, you know. I'm kind of singing more like I did with like Face Cast as opposed to like, you know, the death metal-y stuff, you know. It's still in there a little bit.
Cool.
But you can like understand the shit more, you know. It's more hardcore. It's definitely harder than the Killing Edition shit, you know what I mean? As far as like, you know, it's heavier, you know what I mean?
Robin,
shit, you know.
Hold
so
hold on real quick, Greg. I think we got a call. Robin Slim Show.
Yeah, this is Steve Nagy, the Hungarian Dream.
Yeah, you're going to be on in 7 minutes, and we're really looking forward to it. So give us a call back in 7 minutes.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Steven.
Yeah, it just sounded like you shattered his dream.
I hope I did.
Hung up on it too.
You didn't hang up on Greg, did you? Because I will.
Greg, you still there, right?
Okay, thank
That would
God.
be funny if
Dude,
I hung up
when's
on
the next?
Greg.
I want to go see that band.
Well, yeah, when's the next time you're performing, Greg?
Sorry, I don't mean to take
like I
questions.
said, we're playing that Reverbicon show April 1st. That's Albany, but we're playing in Brooklyn April 15th at Lucky 13. I don't know too much about that place. And we're playing. Where are you guys from? Jersey, right?
Yeah, we're south, kind of by Atlantic City.
I'm just a guest on the show, but I'm from New York. I'm from Staten Island. I don't want to be labeled fucking Jersey with these guys. That's...
You guys should fucking take a trip to Brooklyn.
I'm close.
You driving, Slambo?
I know how to get.
I got $1 for tolls.
Yo, $1.25 rubbed on your balls.
It's nice and vinegary.
It's like Toll Booth Willie. $1.25.
$1.25, Willie. Coming out of the booth.
Yeah, I'm coming out of the booth. Sorry, it's a little old school Adam Sandler.
That
Sorry,
was the
man.
best, dude. Oh my God.
Sketch shit, yeah. Toll Booth Willie.
Greg, we have to wrap this up, dude, but thank you so much for talking to us.
Yo, if you guys are going to go see him, I'll join you.
I really appreciate it.
And where can everybody find you, man?
Oh, yeah, you can check us out on Facebook, The Broken NY, Broken New York, you know what I mean? Facebook, it's also on Instagram, and we'll have our website up, you know, I'm going to get going on that pretty soon. And keep an eye out, man. We got a lot of dates going up, and I loved talking about Gigi Allen. Didn't expect that tonight. He's like one of my favorites. So
Yeah,
I expect to see you guys in, the summertime. You know what I mean?
Let us
Murder
know.
Junkies.
Let us know, man, when you're gonna be playing, bro.
All right, I'll handle all your fucking your travel expenses.
Awesome, man. Validate parking.
I just like the Broken page on Facebook.
Cool, dude.
Right on, man. Fucking share that shit. I appreciate it, guys.
All right, brother.
Have a good one.
All right, bro.
What did he say was the what dream?
The Hungry
Hungarian.
The Hungarian dream or something like that. Yeah. And you're like, I'm the Yugoslavian dream shatterer. Call back.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
I'm the Ayatollah.
We'll be back with the Hungarian dream.
You gotta go.